If you like Apple content and want to stay on top of what's coming to the new iPhones, chances are you've already watched this video here, where I said that the iPhone 17 rumors were pretty disappointing. And unfortunately, I don't have better news for you today because the disappointment continues. In fact, battery life this year might actually be worse, and that could cost you. So before we jump in, don't forget to like this video if you enjoy Apple content and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, after you finish this video, make sure to check out the other one too, because today's video is covering different rumors. All right, let's start with ProMotion. We'd previously seen reports that the entire iPhone 17 lineup would have adaptive 120Hz ProMotion. That's the variable refresh rate technology that can scale between 1 Hz and 120 Hz, which helps save battery. But now, according to Fixed Focus Digital, it looks like the non-Pro model, so the iPhone 17 and 17 Air, will only have standard 120Hz ProMotion, meaning it won't be adaptive. At first, that might sound like a good thing because when scrolling, watching videos, or navigating the interface, everything will feel super smooth and fluid, so the overall visual experience will still be great. But here's the issue: it could actually use up more battery. Adaptive ProMotion, as the name already suggests, adjusts to the type of content on your screen. So if a high refresh rate like 60 Hz or 120 Hz isn't needed, it drops down to something like 10 Hz, which helps preserve battery life. And when it's needed, it ramps back up. It's smart battery optimization. With fixed 120Hz ProMotion, though, the refresh rate stays high all the time, even when you're just looking at a static screen, which definitely drains more battery. And at this point, there aren't any solid rumors saying that the iPhone 17 will have a bigger battery. So unless the chip is drastically more efficient, chances are battery life will take a hit this year. Now, another update that impacts battery is the screen size. Yes, the iPhone 17 might have a larger display. That sounds good in theory, right? But again, if the battery stays the same size as the iPhone 16, and that's what current reports say, then a bigger screen also means more power consumption. These display size rumors come from Ross Young, a well-known display analyst, and he says that the iPhone 17 could have a 6.27-inch screen, slightly bigger than the iPhone 16's 6.12-inch display. The iPhone 17 Air, which is a totally new model this year, might have a 6.55-inch screen, and the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max will reportedly keep the same screen size as last year, 6.27 inches for the 17 Pro and 6.86 inches for the Pro Max, just like the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. So here's something else to keep in mind. You'll probably need to buy new cases for your next iPhone, even if you're just upgrading from the 16 Pro to the 17 Pro, because the camera module might be redesigned. And if you usually go for the base model and we're hoping for a new design, it looks like the 17 will be the model with the fewest changes in 2025, aside from that slight screen size bump. The iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Air will likely have a new horizontal camera bar on the back, but the regular iPhone 17 is expected to have the same rear design and camera setup as the iPhone 16. On the bright side, we've still been hearing about the front-facing camera that might be upgraded to 24 megapixels. But now, back to some not-so-great news: the processor. According to Jeff Boo, the base iPhone 17 is expected to come with the A18 and 8 GB of RAM, just like the iPhone 16. So yeah, another spec that's not changing in 2025. The iPhone 17 Air will likely get the A19 chip, and the Pro model, 17 Pro and Pro Max, should come with the A19 Pro, all built using TSMC's 3nm technology. Now, back in April, Ming-Chi Kuo said there's a chance the iPhone 17 Air and 17 Pro will have 12 GB of RAM. Apparently, Apple is still deciding between 8 and 12 GB for the base model. So we'll have to wait and see. But for now, it's looking like the iPhone 17 will really be the least exciting of the bunch. In the last video, I already talked a bit about this, but now we have more rumors about the dynamic island. According to Jeff Boo, all iPhone 17 models could be getting Meta Lens technology for Face ID. That would combine the Face ID components into one unit, improving the system and potentially shrinking the size of the dynamic island. And earlier this year, another leaker, Digital Chat Station, said the iPhone 17 Pro Max might be adopting the same Meta lens technology, which would allow, again, Apple to reduce the size of the Face ID sensors, and that could mean a smaller dynamic island overall. However, in January, Ming-Chi Kuo said he expects the dynamic island to stay the same size across the entire iPhone 17 lineup. All of these leakers have pretty solid track records, so we still don't know for sure what the final dynamic island size will be until the official launch. But the one thing's almost guaranteed. We're not getting an edge-to-edge iPhone with no dynamic island this year. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk a little bit about colors because I know a lot of you care about that. According to Majin Buu, Apple is testing 2 new colors for the base iPhone 17, purple and green. But he says only one will make it to launch, and purple seems to have the edge. As for the Pro models, last year we got the new Desert Titanium color on the iPhone 16 Pro, which was kind of a gold tone, and Apple also capped natural titanium, white titanium, and black titanium. But this year, it looks like the new iPhones will be made of aluminum and glass, so no more titanium. That might open the door for some new color options, but for now, we don't know exactly what they'll be. There's a chance we'll see a sky blue iPhone 17 Pro, similar to the blue used on the M4 MacBook Air that launched in March, according to Majin Buu, but we'll see. Let me know what you think about these updates in the comments and whether you're planning to upgrade your iPhone this year or not. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.